Welcome if this your first time here. Today we are breaking down the differences between industry and succession and why industry isn't as successful as succession was. It is some key differences that we're going to get into. If this your first time here, make sure you check out the other content. We did just review Industry Season 3, Episode 4, so go check that out. Come back to this video. But we got Industry and Succession, two great shows. And thanks for the donation too, and the person that asked this question. This is a great question. But when you think about these two shows, you know the acting is great. You know the writing is great. The production for both shows are great. But what separates them? Well, when you look at Succession, it started before Industry. Succession started in 2018 and went to 2023, and Industry started in 2020. I can remember talking to people about Succession and then mentioning to them, because I was reviewing Industry in season 1. The show really grabbed my attention then, so I started reviewing it. And I would tell people, yo, check out Industry. And they would say, Industry is Succession, but for the kids. And man, I found that so disrespectful, because I watched both shows and Industry is not for children at all. It's a grown show. It's not for the kids, but they are just different shows. And I definitely rank Succession above Industry, but I do believe Industry can reach that level. It's not over yet. It's still going, and they can do a bunch of different things that can really make it go to another level, and I'm going to talk about one of them in this video. But I enjoyed Industry and Succession, but people just didn't look at Succession the same way they did Industry, even though both had great writing, both had great acting. Now, one of the big differences between the two, Industry is more relatable. When you watch Industry, it is something we all can relate to. We all remember graduating college, or a lot of us. Some of us, I went to the military first, then I went to college. But we remember graduating college and then going out into the workforce and being in whatever industry you in, and trying to get a hang of it, trying to fit in, trying to be successful in whatever industry you in. So it is very relatable. Succession ain't as relatable as Industry to common people. But what Succession is, it's intriguing, because we don't know people that live like Logan in real life. We don't know the Roy family. The common man has no one that is close to being like Logan Roy. So it's intriguing learning about this rich family and seeing how to maneuver while being rich. How one kid know how to handle this situation, another kid know how to handle that situation. And then the fact that Logan is a super successful man, but he's old, and now he has to pass down his wealth. So picture you work hard, you're trying to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish in whatever industry you in. You finally hit the pinnacle. You're trying to survive and stay on top, but you're getting older and everybody can notice it. And you have to decide, who are you going to leave your legacy to? That is a difficult situation. So when you watch Succession, it makes you think about the cycle of life and how no matter how much money you make, at the end of the day, it won't mean as much once you get older and have to pass it down to your kids. So seeing this story really humanizes wealthy people, because I believe a lot of people look at wealthy people and go, they don't have no problems. They got money. Money can solve it. But we got to see, hold on, money does not solve all of your problems. So it was very intriguing seeing the Roy family and how they handled different situations, right? Industry, still more relatable because it's something that we all can relate to, you know. But another big difference, besides one being relatable, one being more intriguing, besides Succession coming first, besides Succession having a 90 million budget and Industry not having that big of a budget. So that make a big difference. But also, Succession is based in New York City in USA, and Industry is based in the UK, mainly in London. I believe that plays a role too. I actually believe Industry will be just as successful as Succession if the London offices closed down and they came to New York. Literally, if all of them, Eric, Harper, Yasmin, the London office closed down, they said, hey, we are about to transfer and transition everybody to New York. I think Industry would get significantly bigger. All right. I definitely think that plays a role. If you disagree, put it in the comments because maybe it don't play a role, but I definitely think it does. Now, for me, it actually plays the opposite. I find Industry more likable because I'm learning about people in a different part of the world. I'm learning about a different culture. So I like that. But I do think that play a role. So these are some of the differences when I look at Industry and Succession and why I think Succession was bigger. Succession is more critically acclaimed. Succession had the bigger budget. You know, these are the things that I think made the difference or makes the difference between the shows at this moment. Industry can still get up to that level, and Industry is phenomenal. When I watch it, I feel like it's on that level, but it don't got the success that Succession had. You know, so that's the thing that is missing. But these are some of the differences that I think. Let me know what you think down in the comments. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. We do film, music, and sports on the channel. So check out all the other content. And as always, click that like button and y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.